refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent. and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. Locked. Vehicle
Anti-air radar vehicles have been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters, sir! The whole base is gone! Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicles!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle interceptors now.
APC destroyed. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite.
Gun range.
It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Rising up!
2 targets remain.
Can't go after every target. That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory. Base 2, enemy sighted on your tail. Are you telling me we can't even avenge our fallen? Blake, do it. Breaking hostile lock.
Bandit is down. The enemy has a lock on you, H2. Missile inbound! Missile inbound! Missile launched.
Enemy missile detected.
H2 locked.
Missed. Locked on, Bandit. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. That radar was just about to go online!
Target destroyed.
Eject!
Influences of clouds.
6 enemies. Some are really good.
AA gun down.
Trigger, there's one more to go. Evade! Evade! Locked on Bandit.
H2, missile launch. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out.
Breaking off!
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
All the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
I'll make it quick.
Fox 3.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Target eliminated.
Bandit on your 6. You're mine. Breaking off. Range 2 is hit. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them. Enemy is flat. Evading.
Missile did not connect.
Enemy airstrikes have fallen. Watch out for! Read aim over clear ground. There's an enemy on your tail.
confidential area is below you.
Five targets remaining.
Bandit is in my sights. H2, enemy has a radar lock on you. Get away from that vehicle, now! Attack this.
H2, missile launch.
Fox 2. Evading enemy missile. Missile closing, you better make it. Brains, you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? They got mates too.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
H2,
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! Show up for the radar cars!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
H2, target destroyed. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. They pushed the plant forward too fast. They too far from Allied territory. Trigger, there's one more to go. Target lock. Firing. Mark 2.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
H2, you're targeted.
H2, missile.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. You can't launch manually. Redo the setup. Landon evaded the attack. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Like your manual in a language we can understand. Is in my sights.
Fox 2.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock on to their targets, too. The enemy's traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly. Color 1, Fox 2.
Lock. locked. Bandit, on your six.
We aim over clear ground. Skull 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Done.
Now these are veterans and rookies.
Mage 2, you've iced up.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
5 targets remaining.
Box 2.
Enemy behind you. Heads up. Box 2.
Mage 2, locked.
Evading.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Golem 1, box 2. Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Get on your tail.
4 targets remaining.
They're still pounding us. Golem 4, box 2. Breaking. We're taking cover in the clouds.
Keep your mind focused.
Buddy's back from the dead.
3 targets remaining.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Box 2.
Box 2.
Evading missile.
Launch preparations complete. Hold for brief. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Caution, hostile on the radar lock. Wait!
What happened? Status report.
Multiple
Abilities. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
missile away.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Behind one.
Bandits are in the clouds. H2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
Missile incoming. Evade! Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
He's mine.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Mage 2, walking.
Don't try to read their movements.
Missile launched. One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Where'd he go?
Column 4, Fox 2. So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
Locked. Page 2, Fox 3.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on